Hi, thank you for coming back to the Dean's Institute. Today we're going to learn how to find out the least common multiple of two or more numbers. Before that, we need to understand or recall what a fraction is and what a multiple is. So let's look at that right now. A fraction is a number which has two numbers divided by a division sign. So as you can see over here, it's 3 divided by 4. So basically, what it means is we have 3 apples and we are distributing equally to 4 people, or 3 chocolates giving to 4 children. So obviously, each person will not get one each, it will be less than 1. So the number which comes on the top is the numerator, the number which comes at the bottom is its denominator. Okay. So now let's understand what a multiple is. A multiple is where a larger number can be divided by a smaller number without leaving any remainder. Now in this case, we have 8 and 2. So 8 can be divided into 4 equal portions if we make each portion of 2. Like I just said, if you have 8 chocolates and you're giving to 4 of your friends, you can give 2 chocolates to each of your friend. Similarly, if you have 12 bananas or mangoes, you can give to 3 people if you are giving 4 each. Okay? So a multiple is a larger number which can be divided by a smaller number and will not leave a remainder. And let's see what a multiple is not. I'm sure by now you have guessed it. That's right. A multiple is a larger number, although it divides by a smaller number, but it does leave a remainder, as you see in the case of 7. Now imagine you have 7 packs of Lays. Okay. Now you're giving 3. You give it to 2 of them, and the 6 Lays packs are over. Now you can't give to the third person, and you're still left with one more Lay's packet. So a multiple is not a number is not a multiple because if the larger number, although it divides by the smaller number, but it does leave a remainder. So we need to know this before we jump into LCM. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do go ahead. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and press the bell icon so you get notifications of my future videos. And please do like and leave your valuable comments and let me know what different LCM types you're aware of. Please leave that in the comment section and do share it in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whichever social Reddit, whichever social networking platform you use. Please do help us reach a larger audience. Thank you so much. So let's get started. So now let's see what the okay. So now let's see what are the different LCM types. So as we discussed earlier, one is a multiple and one is not a multiple. These are the two situations. Now in this, for both we have to find out LCM. How do we do that? If the bigger number is divisible by the smaller number, which is multiple, so we take the bigger number as the LCM. Since 8 is divisible by 2, we take 8 as the LCM. Now, once we have taken 8 as the LCM, we take both the denominators and divide by them. So we take the LCM 8 and divide it with the first numerator, and we take the LCM 8 and divide it with the second denominator. Okay, So 8 divided by 2 is 4 and 8 divided by 8 is 1. Now we take this values and multiply it with the that numerator. Okay, the first numerator in this case. 4, we take 4 and multiply it with the first numerator, which is 3. And we take this 1 and multiply it with the second numerator, which is 7. So we do that. 4 into 3, and let this be in brackets, minus 1 into 7. So 4 threes are 12, 1 sevens are 7. So the minus or plus sign does not change unless you have minus inside this. Otherwise, it will have no effect. So 12 minus 7 is 5 by 8. So quickly let's look at this example. If the bigger number is divisible by the smaller number, we take the bigger number as the LCM. So in this case, we'll take 8 as the LCM. Okay. So then we take the LCM and divide it by the first denominator, and then we take the LCM and divide it with the second denominator. So 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4, 8 divided by 8 is equal to 1. And now we take this value which we have received, 4, and multiply it with the first numerator. 4 threes are 12. And then we take this value which is 1, multiply with the second numerator. 1 sevens are 7. That's exactly what we've done over here. And make sure you put them into brackets. 4 into 3 minus 1 into 7. So 4 threes are 12 and 1 sevens are 7. And if you remove the bracket, 12 minus 7. And 8 is the common base. Okay, you get 5 by 8. Now let's see in the case where the bigger number is not divisible by the smaller number. So in that case, we take the first denominator, multiply it with the second denominator. 3 eights are 24. Okay, 3 into 8, 24. That will be the LCM. And then again we follow the same principle. We take the LCM divided by the first denominator, and then we take the LCM divided by the second denominator. So 24 divided by 3 is equal to 8, and 24 divided by 8 is equal to 3. And we do the same thing. We take this value which we got over here, multiply it with the first numerator. 8 twos are 16. And we take this value, multiply it with the first numerator. 3 fives are 15. So let's go down and see. 8 twos are 16 and 3 fives are 15. 16 minus 15 is equal to 1 by 8. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and